The minute handstand, what to do, how to do it, sets and reps. Let's get started. What's going on, guys? Justin Bauer here, 𝗕𝗏 channel, all about functional fitness, bodyweight, badassery. Today we're going to be talking about how to build up to the minute handstand. I get a lot of questions all the time. How can I start holding my handstand longer? So I put together a separate video on handstand mobility and then also how to get your first freestanding handstand. So if you're absolute new to this channel or new to hand balancing, I'd recommend checking out those two videos because they kind of break that down extensively. That content's pretty solid. I'd highly recommend doing that before getting into this video. This video is intended for people that are already able to hold their first handstand 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, around that area. We're looking to get forward and start holding it for longer. So how do we do it? How do we do it? Well, y'all came to the right video. Y'all came to the right. Y'all came to the right video. What I'm going to be showing you is a technique called progressive overload. So progressive overload is kind of a strength training protocol. It's the idea, it's the philosophy that every time you do something, the next time you do it, you go dig a little deeper, you do a little bit more. Ultimately, the whole theory here is that you are doing some training one session, so the next session you are able to push it a little bit further. That is the whole theory. It is very common, it's all over strength training, it's all over bodyweight training. This is a very common philosophy. If you aren't applying this to your training, you kind of need to start because it gets you going. So in order to get a longer handstand, we're going to apply progressive overload to our handstand training. I've been experimenting with this on and off this entire year. So ultimately, I am over a minute. I am past a minute in the handstand. I started gymnastics in 2018, and it wasn't really until 2017 that I was able to hold a handstand for longer than 10 seconds. That's absolute. I really wish that I knew what I knew now back then because I would be so much further along with my hand balancing. So what you want to be doing is timing your handstands and applying progressive overload to this. So I started this year, like I said, with a 10-second handstand. I'm tired of being Mr. Garbage Man handstand, all right? For me, it needed to be better, so this is what I did. I started timing myself. 10 seconds, 12 seconds, all of a sudden 15 seconds shows up. Then you're doing sets 20, then all of a sudden 20 seconds is easy. I always kept my personal best time in my head, and every time I went to the gym, I wanted to break it. I started going 25 seconds, I started going 30 seconds. And nowadays when I do this stuff, 40 seconds is easy to me. So when you are doing this, ultimately start having more handstand sessions. Have more handstand sessions throughout the week. Make sure you are loose, make sure your wrists are loose, your thoracic is loose, all that stuff is loose and limber and ready to go. Do not go into this stuff not warmed out. I know it's really desirable to just kick up into a handstand and see what you can do. I did that and then I got tendonitis and I was pretty upset with myself. I hate tendonitis. That stuff is going to slow you down. Make sure you are mobile going into this and do 2 to 3 sessions per week. Know your personal best and keep pushing, keep shattering that. One saying that really nails this thing on the fucking head is what gets measured gets managed. You need to start measuring every single thing you do. Start tracking your times. Remember how easy it feels. Okay, so 20 seconds feels easy. Shoot for 40. Shoot for 40. Once you start shooting for 40, everything else is going to be that much easier. What you really do not want to be doing is 5 sets of 10 seconds. 5 sets of 10 seconds. 5 sets of 10 seconds. Don't be doing that. That is 50 seconds. What you really should be focusing on, if you can do 50 seconds worth of handstand, shoot for 2 sets of 25 seconds. That is already going to progressively overload you. Your body is going to be able to adapt. You're going to get better at hand balancing, and you're going to keep moving the needle forward. That's all we're doing, baby. We are all moving forward. We're all getting better, baby. That's the goal. That is the goal, guys. Keep moving this thing forward. Inch it along, inch it along. Do not fall into the same repetitive bullshit trap of doing the same thing over and over again. You are in the gym to be better. You are in the gym to get something. We are here to develop skills. We are here to experience life, push our bodies further, so on and so forth. This is getting oddly philosophical, so it's probably a good spot to stop. Again, apply these things to your training and your handstand times are going to shoot up. All right, guys, so that is going to be it for this video. I've recently had a bunch of success with my handstands. Again, progressive overload, shooting for time have been a large part of that. I am here going on my 4th hour. I'm actually filming a rings course right now. I'm dumping everything I know into the gymnastics ring, so I just wanted to get some content up for YouTube to keep making cool stuff for you guys. So again, hopefully you thought that was valuable. Please comment, subscribe, new cool videos all the time. Leave it a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.